Jon Oliva's resilient comeback. New SAVATAGE album and health journey in 2026. Imagine a legendary voice still echoing through the heavy riffs, even after navigating the toughest health challenges. That's Jon Oliva for you. After more than 20 years without a serious tour, SAVATAGE finally hit the stage again earlier this month across South America, kicking off with a fiery appearance at the Monsters of Rock Festival in Sao Paulo. But there's a story behind the scenes that grabs your attention. The man who helped shape the band's sound, Jon Oliva, was missing from these shows. In 2023, Jon faced a brutal setback, a neck injury that fractured his T7 vertebra in 3 places, leaving him wheelchair-bound. To make things more complex, he's now battling multiple sclerosis and Ménière's disease, conditions that have impacted his health profoundly. Despite this, Jon isn't retreating quietly. In a candid interview with Argentina's Rocktambulos, he opened up about the true toll of his injuries, how simple activities have become hurdles, and singing feels like being stabbed with a screwdriver. "I got in a bad accident and I messed myself up pretty good," Jon shared, clearly still fighting to find his footing. "It's a long, slow healing process. I can't really sing right now because it's too painful. Standing up for more than a couple of minutes? Forget it. Think of me as a football player injured and on injured reserve." He also explained that progress is painfully slow, especially since he was advised against metal implants, which would have sped up recovery due to his fear of knives. Healing might take over a year, and right now, performing is just not an option. "If I sing anything, it feels like somebody's stabbing me with a screwdriver. It's bad. Trust me, no one wants that." But don't take this as the end of Jon's involvement. Far from it. Despite his physical limitations, he's deeply involved in SAVATAGE's comeback shows, carefully orchestrating arrangements alongside guitarist Chris Caffery, Al Pitrelli, bassist Johnny Lee Middleton, vocalist Zach Stevens, and drummer Jeff Plate. He describes himself more as a musical director, shaping the shows and choosing the set list. And his excitement for the band's youthful enthusiasm is contagious. "These guys," he says, "are like an 18-year-old band hungry for this moment." Even more exciting, Jon confirms that the new SAVATAGE album is closer than ever. The material is basically written, ready to record, but his health must improve first. "I worked on a lot of tracks with Al and Chris before this accident, and there's plenty of material stored up. It's just waiting for me to be ready. My goal? To start recording in January 2026. Right after we finish some TSO stuff for their fall-winter tour." He reflects on his favorite SAVATAGE record, a spiritual masterpiece, Streets, a rock opera, from 1991, born from hard work with his late brother Chris Oliva and producer Paul O'Neill. It was a milestone, the band's first digital recording, and packed with emotion from start to finish. Sharing stories about recording the epic track, Believe, Jon laughs about singing it 304 times until the perfect take emerged. Why does SAVATAGE stay relevant? Jon believes it's because their music never truly ages. It's like Black Sabbath's Paranoid, timeless. Hall of the Mountain King still holds up today. Our stuff doesn't sound archaic. It's a classic. He reveals there's enough material to fill 4 albums. More than just one, though lyrics are still being written. The idea that the next album could be the band's last? He's not so sure anymore. "I once thought so, but now I wonder. I've got all this material. Am I really going to stop making music?" Despite setbacks, including a stroke in 2016 and recent legal issues, Jon's passion for music remains unshaken. He's candid about his past and present struggles, but also about his unwavering dedication to his craft. And with this new album, he promises the fans will be blown away. His final masterpiece, or maybe just the next chapter. A standout track, For the Man Who Would Be King, hints at epic, operatic grandeur, with duets and Queen-inspired vocals. Jon plans to involve key players in the band's history, including former drummer Steve Watchels, and even features a heartfelt, solo piano closing track as a goodbye message to fans. It's a project that could mark the end of an era, unless Jon Oliva keeps surprising us all.